right? That ketchup?
Ketchup, yes.
Yes.
My kids love it.
Well, it looks like they're not doing so well. Now, Heinz took on debt when the ketchup giant was taken private, and it was taken private for $28 billion. Financing was a key ingredient that made that happen. But now they have a loss of $12.6 billion, and they're saying that profits for this year will fall as well. They said profits are flat, revenue has shrunk.
Somebody needs to be fired.
Why?
They said it was a lot of mismanagement.
Yeah, somebody needs to be fired. There's no way ketchup is not making money. Like ketchup.
Not Kraft, Heinz
ketchup.
What other ketchup do you use when you go places? Any other ketchup?
They have Hunts. They have Hunts though, but everybody uses Heinz ketchup. I mean, whether you go to fast food, they usually have Heinz. In every house is Heinz.
If you go to the supermarket, what do you buy? What ketchup?
Heinz.
No, I buy the store brand.
The ballpark. No, you don't.
If it depends. If you ain't got the money like that, you buy.
And
the
they have an organic.
brand.
They have organic Heinz ketchup now too, which I always buy.
Nobody cares about ketchup like that. And
yes, they do.
Some ketchup tastes funny to me.
Yes, they do.
And I'm gonna tell you something else.
I hate watery ketchup.
You know what messes the commercial
that's
up?
too sweet.
What's that commercial where it took forever for the Heinz to come out the bottle or the ketchup? Who's
you have
that?
to hit the 57.
Who is that though? That's Heinz or Hunts? Which one is that?
Heinz.
Nobody wants that. That's bad advertising. Why am I gonna buy a bottle of ketchup and it takes forever to get out? Nobody want to be sitting there holding the ketchup like this forever.
You gotta hit the 57.
These fries getting cold.
But they have the squeezable
You know what I'm saying?
Heinz.
That's why they made their business. Whoever was managing that company needs to be fired because there's no way Heinz should be not making billions of dollars.
I bet you the store-bought brands, the store brands of these ketchups are killing Heinz. The ones that just got the tomato on the bottom.
And what do they make? I know this is huge in the Latino market. I think it's Heinz and mayonnaise. Is that what they do? They mix it up.
They mix it together.
Yeah. What's that called? They need to put that in the bottom.
I don't like interracial condiments. You know what I'm saying?
This guy's
I don't want my ketchup mixed in with my mayonnaise.
This guy's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, now let's talk about this story. One of the most powerful men in the Roman Catholic Church was found guilty of multiple child sex offenses. There was a secret trial in Melbourne in December, and only now can they reveal it. They've actually lifted that whole order where they couldn't talk about it. Australian Cardinal George Pell, he's now 77 years old. They said he's going to almost certainly face prison. He gets sentenced in March. A jury did find him guilty of one charge of sexual penetration of a child and 4 charges of an indecent act with or in the presence of a child back from the late 1990s. He's the most senior Catholic official to be found guilty of child sex offenses to date. And they talk about how there were 2 choir boys drinking wine in the small room at the back of the cathedral. And that's when Pell, who was then the Archbishop of Melbourne, found them and forced one of the boys to perform oral sex on him and performed an indecent act on his friend. So according to his accuser, he said he struggled with shame, loneliness, and depression after the abuse. He said, like many survivors, it has taken me years to understand the impact upon my life. At some point, we realized that we trusted someone we should have feared, and we fear those genuine relationships that we should trust. So that was his statement. So he has been found guilty. Now, they said there was the other young boy who was the victim died from a drug overdose. He never revealed the abuse to anyone. So
what happened to his abuser? Did they get jail time?
Well, he gets sentenced in March.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's been found guilty. So he's, of course, denying all of these charges. He's saying that whole thing were their accusations were the products of a fantasy, and he said that he never forced a boy to perform oral sex. He said it was a deranged falsehood. I'm sure we'll hear a lot more things to come.
All right. Well, that is front page news. Now, let's just open up the phone lines. I'm just asking. 800-585-1051, since we were talking ketchup.
Which is very hard to believe that Heinz not making no money.
What brand of ketchup do you use?
I'm telling you.
Heinz Organic.
Store brand ketchup is busting all of these ketchups ass. I promise you.
No. There's so many different ones.
Majority of these people got store brand ketchup in their cupboards.
I don't even know anything but Heinz, honestly. Do you use Heinz? Do you use Annie's Organic? Do you use Hunt's 100% natural?
I think I'm programmed to be used
Simply
to the
Balanced Organic.
Taste of Heinz.
Yes, Heinz. That's all I have. And the only time I use something different is if I go to a fast food spot and you have to. Other than that, it's Heinz all day.
I use store brand, the one that got the tomato on the bottle. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee that's what most people have. Ain't nobody really going into the store and saying, yo, I need this brand of ketchup. You got to bring that Heinz home.
No, and I hate cold ketchup, by the way. I don't know. I just hate cold ketchup.
I do, too.
I don't like cold ketchup.
Room temperature.
Yes, my nanny, she uses the ketchup. She puts it in the fridge
I like
and
my
it's
ketchup
cold.
room temperature.
What?
Me too. I like warm temperature.
I don't like cold ketchup. Because what's the point of having some hot food and then you dip it in cold ketchup?
Exactly. I'm with you.
I never thought about it.
You like cold ketchup?
I don't.
Because I like my
never
fries
knew it had a
piping
temperature.
hot.
Yeah, if you got a burger, you
That's
don't want
why
to put that cold
sometimes if I
ketchup
have,
on a
you
warm
have to
burger.
put ketchup in the fridge after you open it, right? But that's why
Supposed to.
sometimes I like to have the packets, because in the packets are room temperature, and I don't have to worry about letting my ketchup get to room temperature.
My whole life, the ketchup was in the refrigerator growing up in the house. As I've become an adult, my wife keeps the ketchup in the cupboard for whatever reason.
And you know what I hate? When you have ketchup and then you squeeze it out and all this water
The
comes
water
out.
stuff comes out, you gotta shake
so
it
you gotta
first. Shake it first.
Squeeze it in the sink and then put it on the...
Store brand bottle does the same thing.
And I'm a dipper, too. I don't put my ketchup on my Beyond Burgers ever. I put it on the side and I dip it.
Shout out to my cousin. My cousin used to make ketchup sandwiches.
Ugh.
It was his birthday yesterday, too. He used to put ketchup on bread, and it wasn't because we were broke. He just liked ketchup sandwiches. Yeah, just ketchup sandwiches. It was disgusting. But
and
anyway.
I hate when people put ketchup on the fries already. You got to put it on the side and dip.
So what's the question, Ketchup Head?
What brand of ketchup do you use, damn it? 800-585-1051. We're just having a ketchup conversation. Call us now.
Catch up to our ketchup conversation.
It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.